Oh my gosh, my friends, I'm so sorry. I have really bad news, but I also have really great news, and I also then have really bad news. Let's get into the hot news, everybody. I'm your Brett host. We're gonna be going over the hottest tech news I can find on the internet while you enjoy your breakfast this Friday, November 26th, which I hope for all of my American friends who celebrate it at the time enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I had a very relaxing day at home. It was nice to just have the day off and spend it with my family. It was great. I'm thankful for a lot of different things, including you. So thank you for your support. Let me know what you're thankful for down below in the comments, and also let me know what you're having for breakfast while I start off with the bad news. All right, I'm giving you a crap news sandwich here on Hot News today, and we're starting off by this Black Friday where you're supposed to get the great deals. AMD is dealing you a hand of crap by saying their GPUs are now going to be 10% more expensive according to new reports that are out there, especially raising the price for add-in board partners, which is then going to increase the price down the line. This is on top of a 9% price increase that happened from October until November. This is a 10% price increase on that. Part of the reasoning is that TSMC is raising their price in order to produce all of the chips that go into the GPUs, but AMD is finding that they need to raise the price on you even more. And I'm knocking on this table to just get out the frustration and rage that I have and not being able to buy affordable GPUs. And it's more. It's going to be more and more. There's just so many issues that are going on. TSMC has more demand than ever so that they can raise up the price in order to make record profits, and that's just going to continue to happen. Then you have supply chain issues and shipping and logistic issues where just crates to get the GPUs from freaking wherever they're produced to America is costing like 60 times what it used to, and now everything is just really expensive, and it looks like these companies are just making it even more so as time continues, which, in case you wanted an affordable GPU and you were waiting till Black Friday, you fool! I'm so sorry. I pity you. I pity the fool. So I'm so sorry that I'm delivering that news to you here. But in case you are looking for a good deal this Black Friday, I wanted to just go ahead and bring one to you. We'll have the Amazon affiliate link for this in the video description. But the Ryzen 7 5700G is on sale right now for $280 on Amazon, at least at the time of recording. It's out of stock, so you won't get it until mid-December. But for $280 in 8-core 16-thread Zen 3 CPU, that is a wicked steal. That's a great deal right there. I really like that one. That's only like 20 bucks more than the 5600G normally sells for. If you're in the market for even a Ryzen 7 CPU, this is a good choice, at least in my opinion. And let me know if you want hot news to contain like one deal of the day and kind of bring back UFD deals. If anybody remembers us when we used to do that and we had like a website dedicated to it, I've been considering potentially doing that where we just have one deal presented to you here on Hot News. But more good deals about AMD with their free Fidelity FX Super Resolution. It's coming free, or just it's going to be part of Unreal Engine 4. That's the segue that I'm trying to do. It's now integrated into a plugin so that game developers can bring FSR to more games more than ever, so that you get free plugins for graphics cards you don't even have. Yeah, I love it. And you know what else I love? Cryptocurrency. I'm not that in love with it. It's like a mutual friend that you have, like when it's like your best friend and they have a mutual friend. You guys get along. It's like, it's a good time when you're all there together. You're never gonna contact them like when you're out on your own. You're never gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna call up Jimmy and then we're gonna spend all this time together. But like when your best friend John brings Jimmy around, you're just like, yeah, Jimmy, let's go. Anyways. Cryptostonks, Bitcoin up 1.5%, be at $58,829. It's kind of increased a little bit. It's been up and down. It's been a volatile ride this past week. Ethereum up 4.44% to be at $4,500. That's a lot of fours in there. Dogecoin also up 0.9% to be at 22 cents. However, on Wednesday, the meme stonks going down a little bit. GameStop decreasing another 1% to be at $211.78. And AMC down a not nice 0.69% to be at $38.89. You want to be a meme? Drive a Tesla. That's a bad segue, but I'm sticking with it, all right? Tesla now asking, hey, if you're in the full self-driving beta program, if you crash or there's a serious safety incident, we need your video footage, okay? We're taking that. We're gonna collect that, consume that, which, number one, I'm glad that this is kind of opt-in. If you want to be in the full self-driving beta program, you have to allow them to get the video feed, but this could help them to defer fault, essentially. That's the only reason I could see them needing this, is just like, obviously they have the data of where the autopilot screwed up, and so they know like this resulted in an issue. But the fact that they would then put on like the video feed would just, I don't know, kind of seems to me like that's them being like, listen, hey, they looked away for half a second and that triggered the full self-driving to just drift straight into this on-ramp and now crashed. Anyways, by enabling full self-driving, I could set to Tesla's collection of VIN-associated image data from the vehicle's external cameras and cabin camera in the occurrence of a serious safety risk or a safety event like a collision. It makes sense, it's a beta, but beta testing with people's lives, and I don't know. What do you think? Good article, Brett. You did a great job there. And hopefully GM is doing a great job with the Hummer Tesla thing. Electric EV Hummer. It's launching in December. It's not GM, it's GMC. GMC is specifically making the Hummer, which bothers me just a little bit. Okay, it should be its own brand, but that's again like 2008. Who cares? Anyways, it's starting to roll out this next month, which is actually next week. December's next week, in case you weren't aware. And in case you weren't aware of vertical video, it's all the rage. It's all over them TikToks and them's Instagrams. Everybody likes the vertical feeds, and Spotify wants to get in on vertical music videos to submit to you, where they're now going to just serve up music videos in vertical format. It's something that they're testing, and you can see that they're doing it. Like, I've gotten this somewhat before, and it's usually like kind of played in the background, but now it's gonna play more prominently where it's gonna have the music video. It's a little odd. I don't think they're trying to replace TikTok, which is what this article kind of makes it seem like. It's just, it's an added bonus to the music that you're already having, but then you have to swipe up as opposed to like going side to side for tracks. It's an intriguing concept. I don't want more vertical format video. I see widescreen, so why would I want to look at my phone vertical screen? I don't get it. My eyes are wide. And Apple is themselves. What does that mean? It means that they're going to be using their own modems and chips going from 2023. They've been using Qualcomm to make all of their modems in their chips, just like they're making their own silicon for all of their processors. They're now going to bring everything in-house, thus concluding Apple purchasing Intel's smartphone modem business back in 2019. I mean, it's been 2 years and they kind of haven't done a whole lot with it on the forefront, but it's good to see that they've been developing it on the back end, and supposedly on the iPhone 15 is when they're gonna now start having their own 5G, maybe 5G plus modems that are gonna go into the next generation iPhone. And what's gonna go into the next Dragon Age 4 is not good stuff. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna break it to you right now. Dragon Age 4 likely going to suck. The creative director leaving BioWare, not going to work for them any longer, with BioWare saying, we understand that Matt's departure, who was the senior creative director, saying has an impact on you as well as the game's development. Rest assured, our commitment to a high quality Dragon Age game has not wavered, and we will not ship a game that is not up to BioWare standards. That's a meaningless statement, my friend. BioWare standards? Number 1, Mass Effect Andromeda. Friend. Number 2, more heavily, Anthem? I'm just listing game names that BioWare has released that have been horrid. Anthem, what was that? And not only the launch, but then the promises after launch to fix what was broken at launch, and then you just abandoned it completely. What are BioWare standards? Hey, we'll ship something that you can load, and maybe even not well, but there'll be assets, and they'll be 3D rendered on your GPU. Boy, howdy, you'll get it. Saying that you won't ship a game that's not up to BioWare standards. If Anthem's up to BioWare standards, then frickin' I have zero faith in what the next Dragon Age is gonna be. But I have faith in NASA. We reported earlier this week that the James Webb Space Telescope implemented a little oopsie. It got a little vibration going throughout the entire building, so they had to delay the launch until December 22nd while they investigated further. And further investigation came back. Good news, it's not broken. It's gonna launch on December 22nd, allegedly at 7:20 a.m. Eastern time. We obviously will see if that happens. It has been delayed so many times. My hopes are up. I can't help it at this point. I just want the James Webb Space Telescope to go into space, and I want Windows to stop giving me problems. But there's a new zero-day exploit in the wild for Windows, and not just Windows. all Windows, all patched versions of Windows 11, Windows Server. It doesn't matter. You got Windows, you got the 0-day exploit that allows you to have system permissions from a low-level standard privileges. You can make that happen. Somebody posted the proof of concept. It's extremely reliable. It completely works. Microsoft responding by saying, we're aware of the disclosure and we'll do what is necessary to keep our customers safe and protected. But also saying an attacker using the method described must also already have access and ability to run code on a target's victim machine. That doesn't make it any better, Microsoft. Yeah, it's bad, but you know what? They already have to do bad stuff in order to do this extra bad thing. So it's not so bad because it's already bad to begin. Somebody, in order to get into your open safe, has to break into your house first, all right? You should have thought of that before you let them break into your house. Why? It's the open safe's not the problem here. It's the fact that you have windows that can be smashed and thieves can enter into. Thank you, Microsoft, for making me feel safe from malware and people executing privileges on my machine. And this machine's done, guys, all right? I had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too, but this machine needs to shut down. Beep, boop, zork. See you for hot news on Monday for breakfast. Glorp, glorp.